Oh, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Dylan. Welcome back. Hopefully you all are feeling fantastic. Yes, I'm in my bloody pajamas. I don't care. It's cold. I don't want to go change. I'm in my pajamas. And today we are going to watch a Tier 5 requested. It's called A Christmas Carol, but also here in Spain it's called Scrooge, or I don't know. There's so many different names to this movie. Let's just say that this movie was so hard to get, guys. It was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So I'm looking forward to this very, very much, guys, to see what it's all about. It is a Christmas movie. It was requested over on Tier 5. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's jump straight into it. If you want to go check it out in full, it's over on Patreon as well as other movies every single day, smashing it over there. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Come on.
Be distinctly understood, or nothing wonderful can come of the story I'm going to relate. Mr. Scrooge, are you off home to keep Christmas?
I am not in the habit of keeping Christmas, sir. The grasshopper is what it is, and Christmas, sir, is a humbug. Good day.
Mr. Scrooge, sir.
Who are you?
Samuel Wilkins, sir.
Well, if you want to pay it, come to my place of business. But why should you ask me for more time to pay it back?
Oh, I can't take my wife to a debtor's prison. Mr. Scrooge, it's Christmas.
Christmas has even less to do with it, my dear sir, than your wife has or I have. You're not in a position to repay if it was the middle of a heat wave, an August bank holiday. Good afternoon. Be off with you.
I can see what's going to happen. I can see what's going to happen. Something's going to happen to him for him to change to be finally... He's a Scrooge, yeah? So essentially, I feel like something's going to happen for him to change his attitude.
Hello? Have I the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
In fact, he died 7 years ago this very day.
It is more than usually desirable that we should make some slight provision. Plenty of prisons.
And the union workhouses, are they still in operation? The treadmill and the poor law, they're still in full vigor, I presume?
I'm very glad to hear it. I don't think you quite understand us, sir. Because it is at Christmas time that want is most keenly felt.
Nothing?
Jesus
You wish
Christ.
to be anonymous.
I wish to be left alone. Those who are badly off must go there.
Many can't go there.
If they would rather die, they'd better do it and decrease the surplus population.
Jesus.
Besides, it's not my business.
Isn't it,
Is this the Thanos of 1951 or what? Oh my God. Something's really happened to him for him to be like this, man. What's gone wrong in your life for you to be like this, buddy?
Without interfering with other people's. Mine occupies me constantly. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
It's Christmas. At least do it for Christmas. Jesus, man.
Who's that?
Your nephew, Uncle. Only to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Keep Christmas in your own way and leave me to keep it in mine. Not so good it has ever done you.
It certainly done me no harm.
And your marriage?
My marriage was the making of me.
The ruin of you mean?
Come and dine with us tomorrow.
No, thank you. You fell in love with a woman as penniless as yourself.
We've never had any quarrel that I... So a Merry Christmas to you anyway, Uncle.
Good evening.
And a Happy New Year.
Good evening.
How is Mrs. Cratchit and all the small assorted Cratchits?
Very well, sir, thank you.
All champing at the bit for Christmas to begin, eh?
Oh,
Grumpy
yes,
fellow, isn't he?
The little lame boy. Which one is he?
Tim, sir. Thank you, sir, and a Merry Christmas to you, sir, I'm sure.
Thank you.
And if you see my fingernails, guys, if they look dirty, it's not, alright? It's not dirt. It's because I dyed my wife's hair, dyed Tanya's hair red. Dudes, I love the old school wooden toys. Oh my gosh, I love wooden toys. Toys made out of wood. I think that's so special to me because I grew up. See, I grew up in a good era. I feel like I grew up in a good era, even though there's assholes and dumbasses that are, I'm not going to, in my criteria of the age between 20 and 30 or 25, 35, there are a lot of people who are real assholes and are real, let's just say, ungrateful people. And for me, I feel like that era was really good. Not the best era, of course, no. But for me, I feel like I got best of both worlds. I got the old mechanical era growing up, especially being in Australia where I was from. But then I also grew up with technology, yeah? So I got the best of both worlds. Kids these days, they only grew up with technology, most of the people, yeah? kids back in the 70s, 60s, even 80s, really. It was all mechanical. So I feel like I got the best of both worlds, because when I was younger, that's when the internet started getting introduced, yeah? I got before the internet and after the internet, yeah? Well, while the internet was here, still here. So I don't know. Do you guys agree? Let me know. I still think we have to take over from the baby boomers, but I think the baby boomers is... There's good and bad with baby boomers. It is. There's a good, there's a bad with them. There is a good, there's a bad with them. But I think the baby boomers is... They're the number one. They're the number one.
Come along, Jim, my dear. I've got the goose. It's the biggest goose you ever did see. As big as you and as fat as a beetle. Wait till it falls. All about old Mr. Scrooge. You're not feeling too tired, are you, dear? Not a bit, Mama. Old Mr. Scrooge will keep him working in that cold little room just as late as Eve or no Christmas Eve, the old ogre.
Well, you can see what the town thinks of him.
You'll want the whole day off tomorrow, I suppose. And it's not fair. You don't think me or you if I pay a day's wages for no work, do you?
Only once a year, sir.
It's a poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December.
Such
What
an
on
inconvenience.
earth is
It's
wrong
the family
with you,
more
you
than me, so
prick?
they put their hearts into Christmas, as it were, sir.
Yes, and put their hands into my pocket, as it were, sir. Be back all the earlier next morning.
I will indeed, sir. Thank you, sir. Merry Christmas, sir.
You, a clerk, on 15 shillings a week with a wife and a family, talking about a Merry Christmas.
What an asshole. What an asshole, honestly. He's used to it though, look. Even the blind man runs away from him, huh?
Waiter,
Yes.
no more bread.
Yes.
I just think that this guy needs to find love. That's his problem. He needs to find love. That's his big problem, man. He's got no one to love. No one. Ooh, that's making me cold. Uh-oh. Look at his face. Jacob Marley. His face was priceless then, wasn't it? Absolutely priceless. You're being haunted, buddy. What did he do to this person for them to haunt him? That's terrifying. Oh, stuff that. I'm selling the house. I'm moving. I'm out of there.
Who are you?
I'm burning the whole house down.
Who I was. In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
What do you want with me?
Much.
You sit down.
I can.
Well, do it then.
You don't believe in me.
I don't. Disorder of the stomach makes them cheat. Might be an undigested bit of beef. A piece of cheese.
A piece of cheese.
Fragment of underdone potato gravy than of grave in you. Whatever you are. You're not looking at it.
But I see it, notwithstanding.
All of my own creation. It's all humbug, I tell you.
Man of the worldly mind, do you believe
dust. But why do you walk the earth?
That the spirit within him should walk abroad among his fellow men. It is doomed to wander through the world.
This is brilliant acting.
Why do you get out?
I wear the chain I forged in life. I wore it.
You have my sympathy.
7 Christmas Eves ago, and you have labored on it since. In life, my spirit never roved beyond the limits of our money-changing home.
It's only that you are a good man of business.
Mankind was my business. I come tonight to warn you that you have yet a chance and hope of escaping my fate.
Thank you, Jacob. You were always a good friend.
You will be visited by 3 spirits.
Was that the chance of hope that you mentioned, Jacob?
Told ya, this is what's gonna change him.
Without their visits, you cannot hope to shun the path I tread. The bell tolls 1. Look to see me no more. What has passed between us?
Why do they lament?
They seek to interfere for good and have lost their power forever.
Just magnificent acting, guys. That's all I can say. Just bloody magnificent acting, man. Wow. Wow. 1951, and well, I take my hat off. I bloody take my hat off. That's just magnificent acting, man. 21 minutes in, what a performance. So this is gonna change him, huh? That's one thing I never understood back in the day with people that had a lot of money, was having curtains across your bed like that instead of just the window. Stuff that, man. Not knowing what's behind the curtains in my own room. Nah, stuff that. That's creepy as heck, man. I wouldn't be able to sleep. No way. Even people when they're on planes or when they're sleeping in general and they put the, what's it called? The, Jesus, I've forgotten the specific name of it. The masks that go on the eye, across the eyes. What are they called? The sleep masks? I forgot what they're called. Gosh darn it. Anyway, when they put the sleepers on, when people put the sleepers on like that to cover their eyes, stuff that, man. Nah, stuff that. You guys that do that, you're crazy. I know it helps you sleep, but stuff that won't help me sleep. Imagine if someone breaks in your house, you don't even hear it quite well, and the only thing you can do is open your eyes, and like literally you go to open your eyes and it's just all black, but yet there's someone standing over into your bed. Stuff that. There's the spirit. There's one of them.
Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
And what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Yeah, I know everything now.
What is your business here with me?
I know everything.
Your reclamation, then.
Is he gonna fly like Peter Pan?
Are you afraid?
I'm immortal and liable to fall.
And you shall be upheld in more than this.
Oh yeah. Alright, touch the hand and fly.
Good heavens.
You know this place.
I was a boy here.
They are but shades of the things that have been.
There's my old school.
Boy, yourself, Ebenezer, forgotten by his friends, is left there still.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. I can see one there on the floor and I can see one on the wall. I mean, I know it's 1950s, but come on, a little bit of editing should have happened there. One shadow, two shadow. Ghosts don't cast shadows. And if someone says they do, yeah, in cartoons. Alright, see, look, now the shadow's gone. You see, the shadow was gone now. There you go. I think it was a mistake. They forgot about it. Oh, she's beautiful, isn't she? See, that's the thing about black and white. I don't know if she is beautiful or not. I don't know, but judging by what I see right now, she is very beautiful. Oh, that's the love of his life. See, I told you. I knew it. I absolutely knew it. I knew it. So something happened to him with the love of his life. I knew it. Absolutely knew it. It's a broken heart. This person is a broken-hearted person. That's why when you see like people like bosses and stuff like that are grumpy, or you see old people that are just more miserable, or you see Karens that are Karens. Sorry to be offensive to people named Karen. They're actually beautiful human beings. But people that are named Karens, yeah? Well, people that are branded as a Karen, yeah? Something's gone wrong in their life for them to be like that. Just remember that, yeah?
Oh, dear brother, I have come to bring you home. Home.
Brother! I said love of the life, and it's his sister.
Father is so much kinder than he used to be that home is like heaven.
For you, perhaps, but not for me. Same as I hardly know you now that you're quite a woman.
Spoke to me so gently one night when I was going to bed. Once more, if you might come home. And he said, yes, you should. And you're never to be lonely again.
Never to be lonely again. Nobody else ever cared for me. Nobody else ever will.
Oh, dear brother, what nonsense. Everyone loves you. You must forgive Papa and forget the past.
Bring down Master Scrooge's box.
My sister was always a delicate creature whom a breath might have withered. She died a married woman and had, I think, children. True, your nephew. She died. As your mother died, giving you life, father never forgave you, as if you were to blame.
That's why he is the way. See, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? My grandfather and my father have said this plenty of times, and I've experienced it by seeing so many people like it. People are the way they are, whether it comes from bullying, whether it comes from being grumpy, mean, because of their past experiences. Something has made them like that. People that need mental help, there's a reason why. There's a reason behind it. Great movie. Great movie.
You recall this, no doubt.
Recall it? Why, bless my soul. I was apprenticed here. Look, there's old Fezziwig and Mrs. Fezziwig. Top couple.
Look at him jumping up and down. Look at him. That's the first time I've seen him laugh.
Never a kinder man. The happiness he gave to us, his clerks and apprentices, great as if it had cost a fortune.
Exactly.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
You could have done this for the people who work for you.
Just that I'd like to have a word with my own clerk, Bob Cratchit, just now.
Turn and see yourself in love, Ebenezer Scrooge.
It's only a shilling ring, Alice, but one day it'll be a gold one. Oh, when I'm rich enough.
There you go.
But I mustn't accept it.
Why not? Because it's not good enough for you.
Foolish, of course not.
If I have a change of heart towards you, it'll be because my heart has ceased to beat.
Oh, that's
And
so
it makes no
cute.
difference that I
That's
call.
adorable,
I love
man.
you, but
Will you always feel like that?
as long as I live.
I accept your ring.
Alice.
Ebenezer.
God bless you, Alice.
Oh, that's so cute. That's adorable.
I've seen enough.
Yet more awaits
I won't
you.
look.
You shall.
We're good friends, I think. Besides good men of business, we're men of vision and progress. This is the age of the machine and the factory and the vested interest.
But it's not just for money alone that one spends a lifetime building up a business, Mr. Jordan. It's to preserve a way of life that one knew and loved. I'd have to be loyal to the old ways and die out with them if needs must.
They wait for no one.
There's more in life than money, sir. Excuse me a moment.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks, can you, Mr. Scrooge? Nor teach the leopard to change its spots.
Well,
I've heard that one plenty of times. About the leopard.
So you hate progress and money too, do you?
Oh, no, I don't hate them, sir.
Suppose I told you you could get twice the salary old Fezziwig can afford to pay you as a clerk in a new company. What would you say to that, eh?
I'd still say money wasn't everything, sir.
Come and see me someday anyway, young fella. You're smart and you're no fool.
It's me, your brother.
sent for you.
Promise you what, Fan? I'll promise you anything, dearest. You're going to get well again, Fan. You're going to get well again, Fan. Fan, you're going to get well again.
How could you have brought me here? Have you no mercy, no pity?
Ebenezer, promise me you'll take care of my boy.
See, that's why you've been brought here by the spirits from Christmas past. That's why. That's freaking why.
You heard her. Forgive me, Fan. Forgive me.
And that's unfortunate because even with family members and people that we truly love and care for, sometimes it's not until they pass away until we truly start thinking about every moment with them. Start thinking about every moment that we should have shared with them. I know when I was in the hospital recently and I was in a bad way, I thought about everything with my kids, my wife, my family. I just thought about everything. Everything ran through my head. And I know no one's perfect. But it's sometimes that us as human beings, we don't wake up and smell the peaches until those peaches have gone rotten, until those peaches have disappeared.
Well, there you are, me buck. That's where you start. Control the cash box and you control the world. And now let me introduce you to your fellow clerk. Mr. Marley, just a moment, please.
There's Marley.
Ebenezer Scrooge, the new clerk. Mr. Jacob Marley, our wizard of the accounts. I'm sure you two gentlemen will get along famously.
He done something to him. It's the guy that was haunting him, huh?
The world is on the verge of new and great changes, Mr. Scrooge.
Not be crushed under with the weak and the infirm.
I think we have many things in common, Mr. Scrooge.
Isn't that old Fezziwig?
I wonder if he's going to be one of the people that come back. One of the spirits that come back.
The same Alice you swore to love to all eternity, Ebenezer.
Then you no longer love me.
You no longer love me.
When have I ever said that?
In the way you have changed.
But how have I changed towards you?
Another idol has replaced me in your heart. A golden idol.
It's singular, the world that can be so brutally cruel. But I am not changed towards you.
Aren't you? Our promise is an old one. It was made when we were both poor, and if you were free today, would you choose a darless girl with neither wealth? That is why I released you. You know I'm right then.
I must bow to your conviction that you are.
May you be happy in the life you have chosen.
Thank you. I shall be.
Goodbye.
These were but shadows of the things that have been. That they are what they are, do not blame me.
Take me away.
We do but turn another page. Golden idol took possession of your heart, as Alice said it would.
Money replaced
May
it.
we hear those figures,
Money
Mr.
replaced love.
Snowflake? After 17 years of existence, the Amalgamated Mercantile Society's books.
Well, at least the tenpences cancel each other out.
In short, sir, you're not only a bankrupt, you're an embezzler of the company's funds.
Also beat my wife and skewer innocent babies when in my cups.
What
What the heck?
Mr. Scrooge and Mr. Marley.
They're not facing prosecution for a capital offense.
Must ask you to speak for yourself, Mr. Jorking.
What would you gauge to prosecute me and care to deny that if this juicy little scandal leaked out now, bankruptcy all round?
Strike that speech out of the minutes.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Marley and I have a proposition to make to the representatives of the...
Can we hear the proposition?
Mr. Marley and myself are prepared to make good. In return, we wish to be allowed the option of buying up further shares in the company to a maximum of 51% of the total.
They become the company.
Never. 1%. Out of the question.
just come from Mr. Marley's with a message for Mr. Scrooge. Mr. Marley ain't expected to live through the night. Scrooge wants to take his leave of him. He should nip along smartly, as we know the use of the word.
It's about Mr. Marley. He's dying, sir.
Well, what can I do about it if he's dying? The business of the office is not yet finished. I shall go when the office is closed. At 7 o'clock.
I'll try and get Mr. Marley to hold out till then, I'm sure.
May not last.
And a Merry Christmas.
He'll go there and he'll be dead. He would have passed away.
Hope you'll find Mr. Marley well, sir. I should think that's highly unlikely. We've all got to die, Cratchit. Every Christmas we say the same thing. It's just as inconvenient as it was the Christmas before. Good night.
Who's that, the doctor?
No, sir. The undertaker.
Ours is a highly competitive profession, sir.
Is he dead yet? I'll see for myself. Jacob, have they seen to you properly? Last rites and all that? What, particularly?
There's still time.
Time?
Wrong.
Wrong. Nobody's perfect. You mustn't reproach yourself, Jacob.
We are wrong.
We were wrong.
Say yourself.
Let's go on, Matt.
Is he dead?
Yes.
I almost know.
I cannot bear it.
He was the only friend you ever had, and took his money, his house, and his few mean sticks of look at your face, Ebenezer. No.
I'm coming.
Come in.
I can't believe he took his everything. House, everything. It's crazy.
Is your heart still unmoved towards us then? I'm too old. Leave me to keep Christmas in my own way. We spirits of Christmas do not live only one day of our year. You have chosen not to seek him in your heart. Therefore you shall come with me. Come. Touch my robe.
Whoa! You better be careful there, mate. Where I'm from, that's fighting words, mate. Oh, starting to get a little bit cold.
What place is this?
He's coming, Mother. Father's here with Tiny Tim. Here, Martha.
Where's our Martha?
Oh, she's not coming.
Coming on Christmas Day?
Yes, I am, Father.
Never would have been Christmas if they'd kept you late.
You come along as well, Martha. Come and hear the pudding singing in the copper. I'll come in a minute. Oh, did little Tim behave in church?
As good as gold and better. Somehow he wasn't going to feel shy if people looked at him because he was a cripple. He's growing strong and hearty, though, Martha, my dear.
Tell me, will Tiny Tim live?
Without an owner, carefully preserved. If these shadows remain in spirit, why? If he'd be like to die, he'd better do it and decrease the surplus population.
Well, my little cock sparrow, here's your own stool by the fire, all ready for you. Be a perfect pudding, my love. A perfect pudding.
Here's the punch, all steaming hot.
How many families of our acquaintance could boast 2 rounds of the best gin punch? I have a piece
Gin
of momentous
and punch.
information for all. Mr. Peter, now grown to full estate and dignity, a son of the house, in one of my own collars. To our Merry Christmas. God bless us.
God bless us.
I give you Mr. Scrooge, the founder of the feast.
Oh, no. I wish I had him here now. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast himself upon.
Christmas Day.
Long life to him. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. He'll be very happy.
Well, hopefully Scrooge knows now.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to the poor old man.
He wouldn't
This
let me
is
win into it
nephew.
personally. I couldn't feel angry with him if I tried. Who suffers worst from his humours? Look at the way he's taken it into his head to disown us without a shilling and won't even come to dinner with us.
Yes, it was a wonderful dinner.
Well, I'm very glad you think so, miss.
No, you really are quite incorrigible, Mr. Tupper.
Bless
Very
your
tired.
dear, gentle heart. Alice, this is the happiest Christmas I ever had.
Alice, these people real or are they shadows?
They're real. We're the shadows. When you lost the love of that gentle creature. Where are you taking me now? My time with you, Ebenezer, is almost done. How can I promise? If it's too hard a lesson for you to learn, then learn this lesson.
Are these yours?
They are man's. This boy is ignorance, this girl is want. Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses? Are there no workhouses? Are there no prisons?
I am in the presence of the spirit of Christmas yet to come. Spirit of the future, I fear you more than any other spectre I've seen. I cannot change. It's not
Past,
that I am
present, and
impenitent.
future.
This time wouldn't it be better if I just went home to bed? Lead me then.
The three spirits, past, present, and future.
He shall
Past,
cover thee with his
present,
feathers, and under his wings
futura.
thou shalt trust. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, to keep thee in all thy ways.
Whose kids
Because
are
he has
they?
set his, I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. Dwelling.
Oh.
He shall call upon me, and I will answer him.
Oh,
I will
Tiny
be with him in
Tim.
trouble. Shall I stop reading?
No, no. It makes them weep by candlelight. And I wouldn't show your father weak eyes with...
But he seems to be walking a little slower than he used. So have I. Often. But so have I. So have I.
I'm a little late, my dear. Please forgive me. Very content, my dear. Very content. It's sheltered by green trees, my dear, and very quiet and still. I felt his hand slip in mine as if he was standing beside me and comforting me. I think he was telling me, you see, in his own little way, that he's happy, that we must cease to grieve for him and try to be happy too. Oh, dear. My tiny dear.
No parent ever wants that, man. No parent ever wants to witness their child dying before themselves. No parent.
Hello, Joe. Oh, Joe. Oh, look, old Joe, he's a chance.
You were made free a bit long ago, eh?
Just shut the door of the shop. Oh, it's creepy.
We're all suitable to our calling, eh? We're all well matched.
If he wanted to keep him after he was dead, why wasn't he amiable in his lifetime?
Not if I was boiled for life for not doing it. I always give too much to a lady. It's a weakness of mine. Bed curtains?
Ah, bed curtains.
Well, I think I know who it come from.
Oh, him lying there?
Yes, I do. Why not? For the sake of such a man as he was, I promise you, Joe.
I know.
You think?
All right. I just had to have it confirmed. I know who this is.
And you can look through that till your eyes ache and you won't find a hole in it.
What do you mean, wasted it?
Well, they'd have buried him in it, of course. He couldn't have looked uglier than what he did in this one.
He frightened everybody away from him when he was alive. It benefits us when he's dead.
Nope.
I only know he's dead. When did he die? Last night, I believe. What's he done with all his money? Left it to his company. Where else? On my soul, I can't think of anyone who'll go to it. I don't mind going.
I know those men. Whose funeral were they talking about? My usual place is over there, under the clock. I ought to be there this time of day.
He's gonna get the realization. He's going to finally see.
Are these the
shadows of things that must be are the only shadows of things that might be.
It depends on you, mate.
The deeds be departed from, surely the ends will change.
That would be terrifying, man.
Tell me I'm not already dead. Tell me, Spirit, I'm not the man I was. Pity me and help me. Help me
To change, to change.
I'll make good the wrongs I've done my fellow men. I'll change. I'm not the man I was. Believe me, I'm not the man I was. I'm not the man I was.
What a performance. What a performance. What a freaking acting performance.
Good morning, sir. What's Christmas Day, Costa?
Christmas Day. The spirits must have done everything in one night.
Are you quite yourself, sir?
No, I don't think so. The things are still here. They're still here. You didn't tear them down and sell them. And the shadows of things that would be can still be dispelled. I'm as happy as an angel. A Merry Christmas, Ebenezer. You old humbug. Merry Christmas, Mrs. Dilber.
Same to you, sir. Likewise.
It's funny. It's funny as someone like him compliments someone and they crap their pants. They're dumbfounded. He'd be nice to someone and this is the response.
And there's the door where Jacob Marley's ghost came through. And there's the window where I saw the one. I don't know anything. I never did know anything. But oh, that I don't know. All on the Christmas morning. And I must stand on my head. I am not mad.
Don't be violent, Mr. Scrooge, sir. You force me to scream for the beef. A guinea? To keep me mouth shut?
Oh, Miss Dilber, it's for a Christmas present.
A Christmas present?
A merry, merry Christmas. 2 shillings. It's forthwith raised to 10.
You're sure you don't want to see a doctor?
A doctor said not. No,
Bob's your uncle!
Bob's your uncle. That's what I say.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge! In keeping with the situation!
What a beautiful morning. You.
For me?
Yes, you. They sold the prize turkey that was hanging there, not the little turkey, the big one.
What, one as big as me? It's hanging there still.
Is it? Very well then, go and buy it. Come back with the butcher and I'll give you a shilling. Come back with him in less than 5 minutes and I'll give you half a crown.
Mr. Robert Cratchit, 2 poor...
See what happens? Giving?
Mr. Scrooge. Oh, dear, whatever made you think it might be him?
What would make Mr. Scrooge take such leave of his senses suddenly?
Christmas?
Where I was born, they were swelling, young Ireland. So slow, she said, when she came.
Uncle Ebenezer!
Is it too late to accept your invitation to dinner?
Too late? I'm delighted.
Can you forgive a pig-headed old fool here with all these years?
Yes, you dear uncle. You've made Fred so happy. Blessed.
Dennis, polka.
You're late.
I'm very sorry, sir. Step this way, Mr. Cratchit, please. I was making rather merry yesterday, sir. Alternative, not to raise your salary. Haven't taken leave of my senses, Bob. I've come to them. I want to try to help you to raise that family of yours over a bowl of hot punch. You go straight out and buy a new coal scuttle. I don't deserve to be so happy.
Scrooge was better than his word. He became as good a friend, as good a master. Tiny Tim, who lived and got well again, he became a second father. And it was always said that he knew how to keep Christmas well. And so, as Tiny Tim observed, God bless us, everyone.
What a beautiful Christmas. What a beautiful Christmas movie. Well bloody done. What a bloody amazing Christmas movie that was, guys. Well done to everyone involved in that. That honestly, it truly does showcase the Christmas spirit and what it's all about. Yeah, what it's all about being a human. And sometimes it takes for Christmas, I've said this in the past, it takes until Christmas time for people to realize who they truly are, or to change the way they are. I'm sick and tired of people saying, oh, a new year, new me, it's a new year, I'm going to change. Okay, that's fine to say that, but do it. So many people want to talk about change, but yet they don't do it. So many people ask people to change, but they don't go out of their way to change themselves. So many times in this world, and I've said this plenty of times, there are so many people out there that give and don't expect anything. But yet also there's so many people out there that don't give at all. And they're just miserable. Absolutely miserable. And it's to me it's unbelievable how many people out there who don't deserve to have nothing. There's so many people, so many families out there that are struggling, and sometimes Christmas time is the only year that governments help them out or people help them out. Sometimes that's the only time of year that they get that. And I said that in the previous video with kids as well. Sometimes Christmas is the only time of year that they get something, that they get a beautiful dinner, that they even get some presents. Because there's a lot of companies, there's a lot of organizations, there's a lot of governments out there. Some governments don't give a crap. But there are a lot of governments out there that go out of their way to provide presents for kids and things like that. And Christmas time is the only time of year they get that. Some turkey, and some families still at Christmas time don't even get that. Some don't get help at all. And it's very, very sad to see, because there's so many people that abuse the system around the world, even here, where they don't need it, but yet they take food from other people, yet they take money from other people, and they don't need it. They don't need it. There are so many times, like I've seen it firsthand myself. I've seen it. Other people do it. They get paid thousands of dollars by the government, but yet they take free food that from organizations or from the government that they have set up these runs, and they take the free food or stuff for free that are for families that are in need. You know what I mean? You see it all the time, and it's just so much selfishness. It's unbelievable. That's why, guys, even if it's something as little as donating a can, you see organizations that are feeding, or even if you can do it yourself directly, even if it's just a can of soup, or a can of noodles, or a can of beans, give something. Give something, guys. Even if it's a couple of dollars, give something this Christmas time. Give something, guys. Give something to the Christmas time, no matter what drive it is. If it's at the front of a supermarket and it's an organization that gives that stuff. But also, it's just that movie was truly beautiful, and the acting was sensational. That's definitely an 8.5 for me. That's an 8.5 for sure. That's an 8.5 for sure. I mean, some things I'll take away 1.5, yeah, but some things were a little bit questionable, but That was a beautiful movie, honestly, guys. That's a movie you can sit down with your whole family and watch at Christmas time. It's just sensational. Absolutely sensational movie. And thank you very much for requesting it over on Tier 5. Just sensational. Absolutely sensational. I didn't think it was going to be that good, and it just, yeah. It's exactly what I've been saying what Christmas is all about, guys. It's literally what I say all the time and what Christmas is about. Christmas is about giving, it's about loving, it's about caring. Yeah, you should do it every time of the year, but like I said, some people don't, and that's the facts we have to wake up to. We should be doing it every time of year, but people don't. It's just impossible for everyone to do it. So Christmas time is the time that we have to show that. We have to show the love to one another. We have to, you know what I mean? Like, put our differences aside. Family members getting together to share at least one day in peace. Put your egos aside. Share some turkey. Share some memories. Share some ham, whatever it is. Share some special moments, even if it's just music. Memories, my memories for me, aren't the presents when I was younger. I honestly, I can't remember the presents when I was younger. I don't know any of the presents that I got when I was younger. Even though they weren't like the best presents in the world, you know what I mean? Like, my parents couldn't afford it, of course. But the things I do remember are the special moments with music playing and family together, eating chicken, eating turkey. Those are the memories I have with my out the back, listening to Christmas music with my grandparents and playing cards. They're the memories. They're the bloody memories I have. And it's not the presents at all. It's the love and caring and special moments that were shared with us family members. They're the moments I remember. And they're the moments I will remember till the rest of my life. And they're the moments I want to recreate with my kids, with my family. And that's what Christmas is all about. There's different meanings behind Christmas. And even if you don't celebrate Christmas, celebrate the new year. Celebrate it's another year with you still breathing. It's another year with you, with your family. It's another year that, in most cases, of happiness. Celebrate the year. Even if it wasn't the greatest year in the world, think about the positives. And one positive is that you're still breathing. And that's the biggest positive. So, anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Just a sensational Christmas film. And this is definitely one that I'm going to watch with my family. And like I said, thank you very much for requesting this. Just a sensational movie. Absolutely sensational. Thanks, guys. Take it easy. Merry Christmas. I don't know when you're going to be seeing this, but Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Take it easy.